'77. We Nicky Williams was our coach in '76, and we went after a coach. Coach was Mark Lenthal, Michael Fox and I, and Lenthal actually became our coach, and we got a team came from everywhere. We brought them all over the place, all from all over Australia. They came back to Kilburn. Smarty, JP, a whole box of guys. Out of all of them, I reckon JP at that time was the best footballer to ever come out of Kilburn. Over a period of time, what he done when he went through, he had the ball, the way he played football was very, very hard. Ask no questions and take no prisoners. Bang, if you're gone, you're gone. And it was very good over that period of time in '77, '78. And he was one I still recall. Not that my knowledge is all that good in football, but he won us 2 grand finals with the way he played his football, out on the wing in fights, and God knows what, and held the game up so we could actually have another chance to settle down and play a game. And I give him the credit for that. Over time, as a football, very, very hard. And when we put the side together, and John was part of it all, and all the boys come out and play together, it was the best side you ever seen in Kilburn at that time. So yeah.
But he chose to come back and play for Kilburn, and that's his club, and that's what he done. And believe me, a lot of them players in that club, in the 8th grade back then, were very good players. It was very hard to get a spot. For a bloke to play centre half back at that height, it's very tough.
What is it about Kilburn though that makes you? Because you played a lot of games at Kilburn.
Yeah.
What is it about the club?
Well, look, we were born and raised there. Lived 3 houses from the club, so we didn't know anything outside of the club. And it's been, I met my wife down there and married her. John met his wife down there, married her. So it's just become a big family. That's about it.
Well, one of my fondest memories of JP was he was playing centre half back, and once again he's too short to play centre half back, but he did it well because he could leap. And we were playing at Payneham Oval. I think it was against. It goes back. I'm too old now to remember all this. Against Sacred Heart, he was playing centre half back, and did a wonderful job for us. And we were about 3 goals down with 3 minutes to go, and I remember him taking a big grab, and then the ball went forward a few times. Christy Baldwin kicked 3 in a row, and we got up and run the flag. So JP played a big part of that day.
I think it was in '77. We played a final at. I wasn't playing. I was just watching. At Payneham Oval, and we kicked 17 goals in the quarter. Was that 77? 78?
That was in '70, '78. We went through and we were down. We were down by I think 10 goals, and our coach switched the side around. We went out there and finished up. We kicked 17 goals. We went from one side to the other in an actual quarter. We went from 7 or 8 or 7 to 10 down to 7 in front. 17 goals, 1 quarter. They kicked on from everywhere.
And JP took that day. Took the mark, like the best mark I've ever seen. Stood on the guy's shoulders. Stood upright. Bang. And as a 14-year-old kid watching that, you think, oh, I'd love to be able to do that. Never got to do it. Dreamed of it.
So you could get up a bit.
Big flyer.
Really?
Yeah, very strong. And that day, he just got a ride to the guy back into him. He just got on his shoulders and he was standing on the guy's shoulders and standing upright. And took the ball. It was incredible.
We went top in '77, '78. We went into '01, finished 3rd in '79, which was a feat in itself. And then I played with John through the early '80s.
What were you getting paid for a game at Kilburn?
Oh, not very much. $20, $25. I got a lot of other blokes that came to the club. They got more money out of it. But that never really worried the Kilburn blokes. We just sort of went. They were good guys too. Hopefully, a few of them turn up on Saturday week to the show. Well, the side was made up in 1977. These guys come from around the place. The coach, like Mark Lenthal, came. He was a Broadview, Seaton Ramblers type guy. He came there as coach, and he just changed everything in the club. And people came there, so it was virtually a new side.
And he got you back.
There was
from
still
Sydney?
a few. What's that?
He got you back from Sydney, or?
No. I just came back. I don't tend to want to stay away for very long. Well, when I went to Darwin, my mates, they all went up there. They've never come back. They're all millionaires up there, just about. I don't know. They go pretty good.
So you still go up for the fishing?
Big pardon?
You just go up for the fishing with them now?
No, I've never been fishing with them up there. I've only been back 2 or 3 times. The last time was a couple of years ago to the Darwin Cup. But we never went fishing, we were just too drunk all the day.
I remember one time that when we were young blokes and he come to my house and we were riding the bike and I was donking him and we were laughing that much. We didn't see a car in front of us, it was a parked car. Bang straight over the top of the parked car.
He's just one of those, what would you say, lovable larrikin, you know, in the side.
Yeah.
But all of those stories about, you know, what might happen in the shower, you're having a shower and all of a sudden you feel a bit of warmth down the side of your leg, you look around, it was JP.
One of the funniest things at his place was at Dry Creek, with his young lads growing up and that. And I was training for footy and we're having a sprint race. I was actually, one of Johnny's good mates was Darryl Growden, he's passed away now. I was having a running race with him, and my manager at the time was Gavin Lauder. Gavin Lauder, I think he outlaid some money that I'll beat this guy with a handicap start, and he put $20 on me, I think. And at the end of it, I beat him in the first heat, I beat him in the second heat. The third heat, I put a big blowhole in my toe. It was skin, probably an inch by an inch, just hanging off my toe. So I've gone back into John's backyard and I'm there, John, can you do something about this? John's actually said, yeah, give us a look. And he's looked at it and he's grabbed it and whacked it off. He said, hide here, and fed it to the dog. I said, fucking hell. He said, well, what do you want me to fucking do? I said, okay, that's good, that's fine. So that's what's happened. And Gums was like, rat, looked at me and he said, that's a little bit rough. But that's John.